right here. Welcome back, my friends, to a quick rendition. We got the Mannix, the Spyderco Mannix. I showed y'all a little bit yesterday. And I always cut too much first day I show you, because then I don't have anything else to cut. What I did is got this old leather wallet right here, and an old serpentine belt right here. I just want to show you a couple quick things. You say, Scab, there was some steel in there. I cut right through that steel, son. You can't, my knives are sharp, son. Look at that. Thought I cut my finger off there. This thing just gliding right through this. And this is a reinforced belt, and I really hope it wasn't supposed to go on this truck or anything. Got a couple wires in there cut right through it, son. So if it'll do this kind of stuff to a serpentine belt that probably shouldn't have been cut to begin with, imagine what you can use it for. Look at that. Now this is the Mannix Crucible Powdered Metal S30V. I'm kind of digging it. Cut it right in twain, son. Watch y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all notice I say look at that a lot? Look at that. Now, JC's walking down the road there. I done tried to call him 500 times, son, about the flood. Poor fella, he's drawing some stuff up or acting like he does. I don't know what he's doing. It's amazing that he can walk that far down off the job site. I mean, I already clocked out, son. I'm waiting to go home. He's down there farting around. So now listen, here's kind of the deal. Got this Mannix S30V. I'm digging it. I like it a lot. It's a great knife. Compared with the Paramilitary 2, it's pretty tight, son. Pretty close up. You know what I'm saying? Parrot gets on with it. Now I'm telling y'all, now I've not sharpened either one of these knives. Look at that. Just cut right through there. Cords and all kind of shit in there. Just cut it right up. Got my hands all dirty. The things I do for y'all, man. Now, I like this one so much. I like this Paramilitary 2 so much that I made a little tray with Kurt. This one's going in the pocket. The Mannix, I like a lot, but he wanted to hold on to this one, so, you know, whatever. Got an old leather wallet. Let's see what it'll do. Probably not showing y'all the right spot. It's cutting it up pretty good. Y'all see them cuts? Now listen to me. If it'll cut that serpentine belt, look at that. It'll cut pretty much anything you need it to. Glide through that leather. I hope there wasn't no money in that. They'll make more. Good penetration, good cutting right there. Now again, I keep saying this, you'll find that I'm highly redundant. You can probably watch one video and get everything I'm going to say, and then turn music on to the next 52 I do, and it'll be the same stuff. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Like I said, I try to find stuff that's a little unusual to cut, a little different, because if it'll cut this crap, it'll cut anything you got. And most guys will tell you, that most knife guys will tell you, you know, the harder the better. I ain't met, well, there are guys who won't open a sticky gun with their knife. I don't understand that, you know. More power to you, and God bless you. You know, if I spend money on a knife, son, it's gonna cut, and it better cut something in twain. You hear me? You're to be out there in them woods, and you say, "Oh, Scab, you wouldn't." Okay, all right. Well, hide and watch. If I'm gonna spend this kind of money on a knife, son, it better cut the fire out of something. Look at that. Now, bear in mind that yesterday we cut up a sheath, just an old raggedy sheath I found. Son, this thing cut it up, gutted it. Matter of fact, here's part of it here. Look at that. Still cut it. I ain't put it on sharpener one, son. I ain't got to. Do I recommend the Spyderco paramilitary and the Mannix? Yes, sir, absolutely. I actually traded a couple Tomahawks, which Megan will be ecstatic, get some of the stuff out of the house, have a smaller pocket knife. It'll go in my, I was going to put it in my Sunday go-to-meeting pile, but I got to tell you, I've carried it the past few days, and man, I love it. I kind of been bit by that bug. Now, I still carry my Russia, you know, in case I'm walking around and a squad of Gurkhas or something come around and they need a knife, I got it in my pocket. I still carry my CQC-8. I still carry the old Spartanburg. You say, Scab, you carry them every day? Every day, son. Every day. And I love them. Now, what I started doing last night was going through, I realized I made a bunch of videos, you know, riding here and there and on the way to work and stuff that I haven't cut. I hadn't cut really with the Spartan. I've cut a few things with the Rajah. Hadn't cut anything with the Emerson. I'm going to put this one in my CQC7 in a video by themselves. Like I said, I think I got a couple more things coming this week. After that, that's going to be it for me for a while until I lot sell a bunch of it. Now listen, the Miller's not for sale. If there's a knife that somebody gave to me, Jimbo gave me a knife, it's not for sale. But if y'all see some of these you want, just hit me up, ask me. You know, it's either yay or nay. I ain't negotiating, I ain't doing none of that. I'm on lot sell, and when I say that, I'm not trying to sell a bunch of stuff. Please know that. This isn't a knife selling channel. I'm just saying, I'm on lot sell a bunch of this stuff. So if you've been with me from the beginning, you see something you want or something, just hit me up. We'll work it out, we'll make a deal on it, and go on. Now, I say I'm not negotiating because, son, I'll give everything away. I can't. I gave a couple away, and I hate even saying anything about it because it ain't no pat on my back. I just, you know, if somebody needs a knife, I'm gonna give them a knife. I sent years ago, I sent a couple knives to Afghanistan. One came back, the other one didn't. He's a good boy, good man. So I just like giving knives away. You understand? But I say that because I'm on lot sell and got a little distracted there. I'm sorry. Back to the Spyderco's. Son, pick you one up. I think you can get them on Amazon. Probably between $150 and $200. Now, a lot of people say, oh, that's pricey. And it is. I mean, it is. It is. The fact, 15, 20 years ago, 40, 50 bucks. My gosh, they have to pay that for a knife. $100 people falling out now. Since all the little dewdrops got in it, you know, 150, 200 bucks. I know it's a lot of money. That's why I try to do the knife maintenance videos and the other videos. I'm not saying you don't know how to take care of a knife. If you're a grown man, you should. Grown woman. A lot of women like knives. Megan's got more of them than I do, son. She owns half my collection. Do I recommend it? Yeah. Grab you one of these Mannixes. I think that's probably going to be down the road for me. I got my Spyderco pair of 2. Both 3.5-inch blades, both about 3 1/4 cutting, both crucible powdered metal, S30V. Love that steel. There's a lot of pros and cons, testimonials. Some people love them, some hate them. You know, that's up to y'all. When I recommend a knife, when I'm recommending a knife, it's like this, guys. I'm recommending you buy it and you carry it and you use it. I'll never recommend a knife put in there and put on your shelf. Okay? So, I'm not saying I know nothing more than anybody else. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is, if I say, man, I recommend this knife, that's a knife I carry. It's a knife I would carry. It's a knife you should carry. You know, on and on and on. Now, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. That's just part of this channel. I'm seeing more and more and more in my comments, 22. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. If somebody asks, please just say, hey, this is what it is, okay? I know I can be long-winded, and I know it's hard to make the end of some of these, but 22 a day, it's absurd, it's ridiculous, and it truly bothers me. Now, to my Leos, I got some, I've reached out to a couple people trying to get some numbers in. I know that suicide is high in our law enforcement community, and that's terrible. When people defend us, man, or defend our way of life, or uphold the law, they didn't write the law, but they took an oath to enforce it. They took an oath to abide by it. They took an oath to make sure that we're safe, no matter how you feel about it. So if you're in law enforcement, if you're in military, if you're hurting, if you need help, please, first and foremost, reach out to somebody you trust. And if you can't find nobody, hit us up. I got people for you. I do. I promise you I do. We'll get you some help. I love y'all. I'm appreciative for y'all. To my peeps that are addicts, I've got to throw myself in there. Hey, if you're tired of it, if you need a hand, I've got some places that'll help you. It's on my heart, man. I love y'all. I'm Scab. You're not. Spyderco Mannix. What more can you say, son? Greatest knife channel in the history of knife channels. We steady growing. Thanks for the support. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Love y'all. Later.